with you my USANA story on how I started. I was a tennis player. I used to be a professional tennis player. So my career came to an end as a tennis player, and I was deciding, okay, what shall I do? And I was wondering whether I should do coaching. My tennis was done, right? I was just thinking, okay, what shall I do? And I'm a person with a lot of interests. You know, I do photography, part-time, I just figured that just doing tennis coaching alone wasn't going to be enough. I just didn't want to do that for my whole entire life. Liesl Hubert approached me, and I can't actually even remember the videos that she sent me. But when she told me about the WTA, who's been using the products, and since I'm a professional tennis player, that really got my attention. USANA is celebrating a 10 years anniversary with the WTA. This is really amazing in that sense, just coming from me as a tennis player. And what really amazed me, I was struggling with my health. I had chronic fatigue syndrome. Really, it's mono. So to get mono in your 30s is probably the worst thing that can happen to you. I don't know, do you guys know what mono is? It's that virus thing, and you sleep forever. Like I slept like 15, 18 hours a day, and it was just crazy. And it lingered for 3 years. So I was really desperate to look at something that could really improve my energy. And what really amazed me was Dr. Benz, who is the founder of USANA Life Sciences. He came up with the Epstein-Barr virus test kit that is being used in hospitals. Did you guys know that? Okay, now you know. Which is just really cool, you know, it just shows that he knows what he's talking about. That was me, that's literally how I felt all the time. The thing is, when I got introduced to USANA by Liesl, I really trusted Liesl. She only got a picture taken with the president. Isn't that cool? Yeah. The other thing is, I trusted the judgment of the WTA. The fact that the WTA has taken, I think, almost 6 months to do research, figure out what they, you know, how they're gonna, which product to use for the WTA, that really made so much sense. And I think some of the experts here are going to tell you how important, especially Jordan, how important it is for the athletes to know exactly what they put in their bodies. I've decided to give USANA a go, and I enrolled in the biggest package there is, because I really wanted to try the products. And like I said, it just felt right. I just felt like I have nothing to lose, really. What happened was Jordan Kemper, so if you go, that's Jordan. Jordan Kemper is actually the one who signed me up. He convinced me to go to the national celebration in LA, the USANA National Celebration. It's kind of like a mini convention, like pre-convention. I've never been to any conference, and the fact that I had to take days off from work, buy a plane ticket, get on a plane, and go to this USANA thing, that was a big deal, you know, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna get there. I got there and I'm like, I have this fear about being alone in places. So I was like, Jordan, where are you, Jordan? And I didn't even know any of the success Jordan had at USANA. I didn't even know who he was, right? Wait, I'm not done with Jordan. I don't want to tell my Jordan story. Anyway, so I was like, Jordan, I was like hoping he'd be my buddy and just sit down, like just talk to me or something. And then I saw him go on stage, and he was like giving this presentation. He was getting the whole room going, and everybody's like, "Oh!" And I was like, "Oh, he's my friend." It's really cool. And I didn't find out that he's like a 3-star diamond. Like he makes thousands of dollars a week, and it's like just $1 million. And just these accolades in USANA is just incredible. So I was just immediately realizing how much I appreciate to have Jordan and Liesl Hubert as my mentors. Then, to make things better, I came in with my t-shirts. Everybody is dressing up in suits and ties, and I'm taking pictures of all these diamond directors, and that's Dan Misuka, who's actually one of the corporate leaders in USANA. But you know what? At least I had a USANA t-shirt on. So that helps, right? So basically, after that event, that kind of changed things for me, because I really fell in love with the USANA family. I really fell in love just seeing all these people really wanting to improve their health. But that wasn't a thing where I actually saw these people. They were leaders. They were people who were actually helping so many other people's lives change, to better their health. And it was moving to me. It was really moving. I had a very unexpected thing happen to me. Became a widow at age 36. 2 weeks after the USANA 2014 convention. So my life pretty much fell apart, to tell you the least. I could decide whether I was going to feel sorry for myself, kind of thing. let this thing like just eat me away? Or am I going to look at it a little more from a spiritual point of view and just say, you know what, how can I use my experience from what's happened? Because we all have these challenges. There's going to be some time where somebody's going to die in your life or something's going to happen. But what are you going to do about that? And that's where I was like, okay, I need to look at a different point and just see what can I do here. And really it's to also honor the life of Paige. So through that time, I had amazing people. I want to thank all these people who were there for me. Each and every one of them were there to support me. And it's incredible when people really reach out and they're there for no other reason, just to be helping and supporting you. I wanted to thank my higher power who really gave me the wisdom, to see the USANA opportunity. Because what happened was, I was dealing with people with same real life challenges, and I found a way to use USANA as a vehicle to actually connect with them and help them with their health, which was, I couldn't believe it, So here I am struggling with my own issues, and I realized that I can actually take my issues, use USANA, and reach out to other people. And together, I met Glenn and Karen, who are really my first USANA pillars, right? And this is like such a team thing. This proved to me that spirituality and health, it really creates strong friendship bonds. That I'm going to take all, like I said, all my experience, and I'm going to, make something of it. That's me just, I don't even know why I put that slide there. So the next one. Okay, that's my USANA before and after. Literally, that was before USANA, like back in 2013. And then that's kind of like last year. So I even got a six-pack now. I'm joking, I'm not going to show that to everybody. I'm kind of shy. And really, even through my grief period, I thought that, like my health could have taken a huge turn, when you're just depressed and all these bad things happen around you. And I want to say USANA kept me healthy, even though you go through a lot, and to still have that nutrition to help me healthy, I'm so glad. My biggest fear always was to host an event. Okay. Here I am, look at this room. It's just really amazing. I can't imagine, like all the speakers that's going to be here. I was always so scared talking in front of people, and here I am as well, so that's why I'm just talking. But it's kind of like John C. Maxwell says, everything worthwhile is uphill, right? So if you want to achieve something, and you are willing to take the nerves on the stage, and you're willing to take the stress and the pressure for putting all these things together and asking people to help and asking people to be a part of something, it's uphill, but it's so rewarding and it's so worthwhile, and you probably will change a lot of people's lives in the same breath. What I've learned about USANA is that I need to take care of other people's needs. So, no farting. What USANA did for me, it made me get out of my skin. It made me start talking to people. And I started to really become a leader, which I still don't understand how I become a leader, but I am working on it, and that's why I'm here today. Right? So that's the reason, why I have put this event together, this Tennis Health Experts in Town, and because I want, it kind of started with tennis. So the injury prevention. My last bit, I'm going to finish off with this. So, USANA is really more than selling vitamins. It really, honestly, it creates dreams. It shapes people, it creates leaders out of anyone willing to learn and want to change their own health, and then reach out to other people to change their lives. So that's actually what I've tattooed on my wrist. I did that 7 years ago. So I never knew that what I'm doing now is going to be kind of reflecting what I have there. And so to me, I want to live my life to inspire people. I want to live my life, I want to know who I am. I want to know what my passionate about. And so when I go out, and USANA makes this happen for me. That's why I love this tagline about USANA. Everything we do helps you love life and live it to the fullest. Awesome. Thank you.